Everybody, welcome to the Outlet Podcast. My name is Gazy. I'm the host of the Outlet Podcast, and I invite you to check me out not only on my social media like at Outlet Podcast on Twitter or Facebook, facebook.com/Outlet Podcast, but also in my actual podcast on iTunes, Soundcloud, Stitcher Radio, TuneIn.com. Very special treat tomorrow. Once I get that podcast up, I have a special guest coming on from a place in up north. I'm not going to blow her spot too much, but I hope you guys will be excited because I sure am. She's the best. Become her senpai. There you go. So today, everybody, it is very sad in America and in the world, especially if you're a Star Wars fan, because Carrie Fisher, she ended up passing away. Now, there are a lot of geek people on Twitter, and there are a lot of geek people, vloggers, and everybody who's commenting on her death. And I'm not going to take away from them the fact that they're mourning or in mourning or that they're sad. I want to be honest, though. Here's the thing, guys. Wow, that sun is bright. Here's the thing. In these times, when it comes to social media, I just don't know who is authentic, who is real, who is actually sad about stuff. Am I the only one? Or dang, yo, I cannot wait to get into the shade. I just don't know who's real about Carrie Fisher passing away. Are you really affected? Or are you just trying to fill up your day's worth of tweets? I want to know, because I think as a fan, if I'm going to follow people who kind of purport my fandom or represent my fandom, then I would ask that they be authentic, be genuine. So yeah, I am sad. I think this year has been hard. I am not going to say that it hasn't been, as far as celebrities that we needed. It's not just the celebrity, it's what they did. If the Kardashians end up passing away, it will be sad. Don't get me wrong. So while I can't say who should be mourning and who shouldn't be mourning, because that's wrong in and of itself, what I do want to bring up is how to mourn and how to recover. So that's what this video is going to be about. I speak from a certain amount of experience because, my father went on to be with the Lord 2 years ago, and that was pretty hard. I didn't expect it. I know he had diabetes, and I know he had some health issues. He did, but you don't think that that's gonna take you out of the game. I mean, I guess everybody expects that their passing away is gonna be like a car accident or a terrorist attack. That's weird that it's becoming a norm. The held up at gunpoint, a drunk driver. I think people are more familiar with them going and passing away because of those things rather than anything else. So when my dad left, there's a lot of stuff that's had to be taken care of. Now, I'm not gonna say I didn't cry, because I did cry. I think I did a vlog about this, probably in my How I Met Her series. But so I did cry, and there was only maybe one moment I can recollect that I actually did really mourn his loss, and that was the night before I got married with my wife, because my dad passed away before my marriage, before the wedding. So that was pretty tough. You mourn, you cry, but a little bit of rationale goes a long, long way. With the sense of poise and rationality, if I may. It really goes a long way. That's not saying that I'm not trying to be calloused. I'm not trying to be cold. I'm trying to be truthful. Guys, a little sense of what the situation is will help you get through it. Prince, unless you are a avid Prince aficionado, if he truly, you got to ask yourself, if he truly inspired you. I mean, I'm not talking about you just heard Purple Rain and you want to sing to Purple Rain, and you don't know the other parts of the words, the other verses. Then what's up? If the death of Harambe, and I know it's a meme and it's a joke, are you truly compassionate about animals? Do you have a pet for yourself? All these things. If you have a pet, I can understand why you would be a little more emotional, a little more than the average person. Or if you follow Jane Goodall, or if you really love animals, fine. But don't, like, it makes no sense to bewail in sackcloth and ashes, to be mourning the death of somebody who didn't truly affect you. It doesn't, this is difficult because unlike Prince, Carrie Fisher, Princess Leia, come on, that's gonna be, her main role, one of her stronger roles was being Princess Leia. And guys, a lot of guys really liked her. Probably if you're truthful with yourself, when you see a certain character that you like on TV, an actress, a role that they play, you like that character. There are certain things that you like about the character and that you want to see in real life people. So it is possible that some men got married because they saw the strong woman as someone that they really liked, and they're enjoying fruitful marriages. Then I can see how that affects you, and I can see how you would mourn. My recommendation, with all this being said and just being like analyzed a little bit, I'm not a psychologist, please, but any stretch of the imagination. Take a step back and ask yourself, is the internet causing me to feel fake emotion? And just be real with yourself. Like, or are you trying, because it's either the internet is imposing it, because man, I've seen so many people on Twitter, and I thought about like saying I'm sad, but I'm not sad about it. I'm sad for her family. I'm sad for, a lot of the people who I still love, like Mark Hamill, because of the Joker, because of Luke Skywalker, because of these roles, and I was able to enjoy his artwork. If he's sad, so that makes me sad, because I don't like people being sad. But even then, you take a step back. And on my personal Facebook page, I did a vlog about this not too long ago. I was honest. 2016, it wasn't the worst. Not for me. Why wasn't it the worst? Because number one, I'm alive. Number two, my wife's alive. Number three, my family is well. That's all that matters to me. I don't really need anything else. As long as my life, my wife, and my family are fine. I think that this might help you. If you're really sad about the about the loss of David Bowie, about the loss of Robin Williams, and man, that one's a stinger, because if you've seen his movies when you were a kid like me, I'm 30 years old, man, that beautiful smile, that beautiful man, that's a heartache right there. But all you can do is think about it. Don't force yourself to feel sad, but just think about it and ask yourself, what can I do to be a better person? And I think that's all we can do after the fact. So before the matter, ask yourself if it really affects you. Also see if you're actually looking for it. If you're looking to be sad, because that's not good for you. I don't think looking to be sad is good. Sadness will come in many ways, shapes, and forms. And after the fact, ask yourself, well, what can I do? Carrie Fisher brought a lot of people happiness. A lot of women were inspired by her, that's really great. See what you can do. See what you can do and contribute. My name's Gazy. I'm the host of the Outlet Podcast. Subscribe to my channel and become a USB. That's an anagram. Figure out for what. Become the USB for the Outlet Podcast, and together we can connect and recharge.